Alright, well now we're going to talk about Pythagorean theorem. And Pythagorean theorem is one of my most favorite theorems because it's used in so many different places throughout the world of mathematics and science. Okay? And the Pythagorean theorem works when you have what's called a right triangle. A right triangle has one degree that's 90 degrees. So in other words, the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay? So whenever you have a triangle that has a 90-degree angle in it, it is called a right triangle. Now, a right triangle has a special thing called a hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side that is opposite that 90-degree angle. Okay? And that hypotenuse we always label as a C. And it turns out that the C here is always the longest side of any right triangle. Okay? It's the longest side, period. The hypotenuse is the longest side, period, of a right triangle. Okay? So this theorem that we have is that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay? So if we have any two pieces in here, we can figure out the third piece simply by doing some algebra. Okay? So let's say we have a right triangle that has one side of a 3 and the hypotenuse of a 5. Okay? So what we want to do is we want to plug those values in and solve for the unknown side. Now it doesn't matter which of these sides we call A and which one we call B. We call this one A and this one B, or we call this one B and this one A. Okay? It's going to work out the same as long as we're consistent. Okay? So let's just call this side A. This is 3. Put the 3 in. There's the square. Okay? Plus B squared. We don't know what B is. We're going to try to solve for B. I put in a 5 for the hypotenuse. Okay? And let's go ahead and solve. So 3 squared is a 9. 5 squared is a 25. Okay. Subtract 9. Subtract 9. B squared equals 16. Okay. The square root of both sides. B would be a plus or minus 4 because the square root of 16 is plus or minus 4. But we can't have a negative measurement here, right? We don't measure negative inches. Okay? So B would just be simply a 4. Okay. Have you seen this problem before? Ha 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 ha.